Mastering the art of language, formal and informal transitions. Hello language learners. Today we're diving deep into the English language, and our main focus is on identifying the appropriate level of formality. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to skillfully switch between formal and informal English. Let's dive in. When we talk about language, we often refer to two broad categories: formal and informal. Formal language is usually used in more professional or serious situations like business meetings, academic writing, or job interviews. On the other hand, informal language is used in casual or relaxed situations like hanging out with friends or chatting online. Understanding the context you're in is key in determining the level of formality required. If you're unsure, it's usually safer to start off on a formal note and adjust as you go along. Formal language tends to be more complex and structured. It uses full sentences, sophisticated vocabulary, and often avoids contractions, like isn't or can't. Informal language, however, is more casual, uses slang or colloquial expressions, and is less rigid in following grammatical rules. Let's look at two examples. 1. Formal: would you be able to assist me with this task? 2. Informal: can you help me with this? Notice the differences? The formal sentence uses more complex words and structures. The informal one is straightforward and simple. Transitioning smoothly between formal and informal English requires practice and keen observation. Here's a tip: pay attention to the language others are using. If they're using contractions, slangs, or casual phrasings, you can likely respond informally. If they're using complex sentences and avoiding contractions, it might be a formal situation. Let's look at a practical example. Suppose you're at a professional networking event. You meet someone and start the conversation formally. "It's a pleasure to meet you. What do you do for a living?" They respond, "I'm a software engineer." But enough of this formal talk. What's your favorite superhero movie? See the transition? The tone shifted from formal to informal, and your language should adapt accordingly. To master the art of transitioning between formal and informal English, practice is key. Engage in conversations, write emails, read different types of texts, and always pay attention to the language used. And remember, it's okay to make mistakes. They are a part of learning. Just keep practicing, and you'll get the hang of it. That's it for today's lesson. I hope this video has given you a good understanding of how to identify the appropriate level of formality and transition smoothly between formal and informal English. Remember, the language is your tool. With practice, you can shape it to fit any situation. So keep practicing, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy learning!